If you never watched another one of my videos, this is going to be the most important one I've ever made. I can already tell, and I just started. So watch this whole thing. If you don't know me, subscribe. I help men out and deal with the same problems that I dealt with, but I'm going to talk about that today. Today, we're talking about how life is literally a game. And you may be like me and have been playing it on hard mode for no reason. So, if you don't know where I am, this is Bean Point in Santa Maria Island, Florida. My favorite place to vacation in the world. And this specific place has been on my vision board. And I've been looking at this, imagining this exact moment for at least 6 to 7 months now. Imagining coming here and enjoying this time with my family and being able to look at this view that I'm looking at right now. Show you one more time. And know that I got here because everything is going to be okay. And that I can create the life that I want. I can have everything that I want. So, you guys have been watching this channel for a while, or maybe you just found me, never seen a video before. I literally came from absolutely nothing. My entire childhood, I've never went on vacations. I love both my parents very much. We had all the love you could ever have, right? We didn't go to places like this. I didn't know that stuff like this existed. Okay, this house over here is, and I'll zoom in on the editing, but this house right here is, I believe, shy of $10 million. $10 million. And I'm pretty sure somebody owns it, right? Or otherwise they wouldn't have built it. So there is such unbelievable things out there in the world. And if you were like me a couple years ago, you may not even know the full potential that you as a human being have. I literally did not understand this very simple concept until just a couple days ago. I'm going to tell you guys a story, and probably 85% of you won't believe it. And another small percentage of people who believe me won't take any action and apply this in your own life. But for the small 5% of you who are going to watch this entire video and take everything I say and apply it to your life, and you will end up, maybe you can come here, look it up, Bean Point, Santa Maria Island. Maybe you can have whatever it is that you want, whatever dream, anything. I know that you can do it. So I'm going to tell you guys a couple things, and I'm going to tell you a story, okay? So number one, I have not always, if you guys have watched some of my other videos, in 2014, I had some serious bad news come to me. I made some stupid choices with recreational drugs and fucked up my entire life at the time. I got kicked out from my fraternity, lost my financial aid at the college that I loved, had to move back home and live with my mom. And when all that happened, I had a silly thought that this isn't the end. This is just a really bad part of the movie, right? It's just like in the movies or in shows where the main character is going through some shit. And it took so long for this to come to fruition. I mean, I'm just now today, 2024, so 10 years. 10 years ago, I said this. That's nuts. And what happened? So I found out about the law of attraction. I found out about manifesting. Maybe that's how you found this video. And I started to try to manifest for the first time. And guess what happened? I got the things that I wanted. But I was asking for small things back then. Can I get a parking spot? Can I not get in trouble with this probation meeting that I'm going to? Can I have this happen with my court date? And I'm not kidding. They all happened, which got me out of my slump and got me to a new level. And then once I got to the level that I wanted, I no longer set a further intention. And so what happens? Maybe that's you. Maybe you had a goal and you got to it, and then now you're in the after part, which the after part, if you don't set another goal, sucks. you don't really have a purpose. And I've spoken about this on this channel before. If you don't have a purpose, any single thing in your life can trigger you. If you guys are getting upset about anything, like the car pulling out in front of you, or your groceries taking longer, or this, that, and the other, like that's a sign of lack of purpose. Because I can promise you, if you were on purpose and on mission, simple stuff wouldn't bother you. How could little things in your life bother you if you are a superhuman with ultimate capabilities to create and manifest the reality that you want just from your mind? How could you be upset about simple stuff in your life if that's the case? See, I didn't understand what that means. I thought that meant, okay, I'm supposed to be positive. So for the next 5 years, I would go on being positive. And unfortunately, I would even teach other people that this is the law of attraction, to just be positive, think positive, and you will get positive. That's not how it works. It's to truly live in the dream fulfilled. It's like, and what does that mean? What does it mean to live in the wish that you want to have? Well, I finally understood it, and I hope you understand this, and I want you to, this is the most important part, so get this. If you had everything that you wanted right now, today, would you be acting the way you are acting right now? Would you be feeling the way you are feeling right now? Some of you may have let this go in one ear and out the other, and you're like, no, duh, if I was rich, I wouldn't be upset. Okay, so you're rich now. Be rich now. Be happy, be gleeful, be grateful, be excited as if you are rich now. You have to assume the being and the feeling state, or it won't happen. I did not think this shit was real. And this is the story time. 2 days ago, I was listening to a video called Miracles Can Happen. And it said, it was a manifestation technique, and it said to believe. I'll even link it below. It said, you have to believe, right? And I went full out, okay? I've had some things stressing me, some extra expenses, some things like that, right? But I've really been diving into this new level of being state, and I realized, if I was made it, I would not be upset about this right now at all. Not even a little bit. So let me not be upset. And I had $1,000 that was supposed, I'm rounding up a little bit, it's like 900 something, but I had like basically $1,000 that was supposed to be on hold until May 14th. And when I found out it was going to be on hold, I was like, because it was unfortunate. I was planning to use that $1,000, but I said to myself, we're abundant, doesn't matter, more money will come. Those are the exact words I said. And I cannot shit you guys. It said, word for word, this is not supposed to happen. It said, your money is being held till May 14th. 2 days ago, my wife and I are talking. She says, we got to get this. I said, it's all good. Money's coming. And boom, that $1,000 that was supposed to be coming on May 14th popped up into her account. This is not a drill, not a joke. I'm not kidding. Everything is a simulation. So a lot of you guys follow me on Instagram for health and fitness, and you want to change your lifestyle, because that's how I started with personal development. I had to get my body right, because you can't have the vehicle right, you can't do anything, right? So what type of attitude would you be in if you already had the dream body that you want to have? Is it the attitude you have today? Are you carrying yourself with the same energy? Because those activities are free, and I promise you, once you start to do it, you guys just have to trust in me and the magic. It will work. It will start to call forth the dream. So this shit is not real, guys. You can have anything you want. If I can do it, you can do it. Take this video, apply it. Peace, love, prosperity.